Events were held across the country Monday to mark the 20th anniversary of the signing of the landmark Americans with Disabilities Act. At a ceremony at the White House, disability rights activists made the point that passing the law was only the start. Civil rights laws don't self-enforce, said Marca Bristo. They only come to life when enlightened citizens push the envelope. As with racial apartheid, so with the passage of the ADA. First comes change on the books, then we need to change what's in our heads. As last week's Shirley Sherrod story reminded us, who do we believe is capable of what? Discrimination in our heads is as deadly as any law, or can be. Against all the odds, thousands of people with all manner of special challenges showed they were more than able to do the seemingly impossible. They forced a foot-dragging Congress to pass and a Republican president to sign the most significant civil rights legislation in 20 years. And every time we find a step replaced by a slope, we have them to thank. A law like the ADA would certainly have changed my family's life. I don't have time to go into it, but suffice to say, I was lucky to learn early on, up close, what people with disabilities face and what, regardless, they do. In honor of all those who did and do the impossible, here's a reminder. I'll say we all have a bit to learn about what's possible. This is from 1967 in front of a packed Broadway theater.
She was young, she was pure, she was new, she was nice. She was fair, she was sweet, 17. He was old, he was vile, and no stranger to vice. He was base, he was bad, he was mean. He had slyly inveigled her up to his flat apartment to view his collection of stamps. And he said, as he hastened to put out the cat, the wine, his cigar, and the lamps, "Have some Madeira, Madeira. You really have nothing to fear. I'm not trying to tempt you, that wouldn't be right. You shouldn't drink spirits at this time of night. Have some Madeira, Madeira. It's very much nicer than beer. I don't care for sherry, one cannot drink stout. And port is a wine I can well do without. It's simply a case of shaka."